What if the scariest thing about the future isn't what technology can do, but what it can know? Neuralink might sound like the coolest thing ever. Control devices with your mind, unlock hidden abilities, but what happens when those thoughts aren't private anymore? Or worse, when they're not even your own? Let's talk about how brain implants could make us superhuman or take everything human away. Neuralink is Elon Musk's most ambitious project yet. A brain-computer interface that aims to blur the lines between humans and machines. No more keyboards, no screens, no typing. Just pure thought into action. The chip promises to treat brain diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, even restore mobility for people with spinal injuries. But with every big promise comes a bigger question. What happens when this technology isn't used just for good? Once we open the door to controlling thoughts, can we ever close it again? The benefits sound amazing, but have you ever wondered what happens when the lines between healing and control start to blur? Ever had an ad pop up for something you were just thinking about? That's creepy, right? Now imagine a world where your thoughts are no longer private. Neuralink transforms your thoughts and emotions into data, and once something becomes data, it can be collected, tracked, and sold, just like everything else on the internet. Facebook and Google already know what you like, what you buy, and even how you vote. Now imagine those companies tracking not just your actions, but your thoughts. The stakes are higher than ever. A government or company that knows your innermost desires, that's power beyond control. They could influence your decisions without you even realizing it, pushing you towards purchases, opinions, or even actions that aren't really your own. And if that sounds bad, just wait, because the real nightmare isn't just tracking your thoughts. It's what happens when they start changing them. So here's where things get even scarier. What if your thoughts, emotions, and behavior weren't really your own? Imagine waking up feeling angry, excited, or afraid. But it's not even your emotion. It was programmed into you. We've seen governments mess with mind control before. Remember the CIA's MK Ultra program? They tried using drugs and psychological torture to manipulate behavior. Now think of Neuralink. Only it's not drugs. It's a brain implant. Alright, let's pause for a sec. I know this is starting to sound like some wild sci-fi movie. But here's the thing. It's not. We're inching closer to a world where emotions can be hacked and decisions can be manipulated. And once the technology exists, someone's going to use it. Companies already influence our behavior with ads and algorithms, but with Neuralink, that control moves inside your brain. Governments, corporations, even bad actors could use this tech to make people think, feel, or act however they want. And the worst part? If someone could control your thoughts, would you even know it? So, we're not just talking about personal privacy here. We're talking about control, and who gets to wield it in a world that's more connected than ever. So let's say Neuralink works exactly as promised. Brain upgrades that enhance intelligence, restore memory, and boost physical abilities. But here's the problem. Who's actually going to get their hands on it first? Like every other cutting-edge technology, whether it's space travel, luxury healthcare, or designer medications, brain implants will start out available only to the ultra-wealthy. And that's where things get dangerous. Imagine a world where the rich aren't just richer, they're upgraded. They think faster, move quicker, and remember better, while the rest of us are stuck playing the same old game. But now we're not just dealing with a wealth gap. We're facing a whole new divide between enhanced humans and the rest of us. It's already hard enough to catch up to the wealthiest 1%, but what happens when they're not just financially ahead, they're mentally ahead too? When they've got smarter brains, enhanced memory, and boosted physical abilities, the rest of us might never catch up. And it doesn't stop there. If Neuralink controls access to brain upgrades, your thoughts, abilities, and even memories could become part of a corporate business model. We've already seen this with social media. Our clicks, likes, and online behaviors sold to advertisers without a second thought. Now imagine that happening inside your brain. Neuralink could turn your ideas and decisions into profit, where even your thoughts aren't safe from being monetized. This isn't just about access to technology. It's about control. If companies control the upgrades, they control the future. And as if that's not terrifying enough, here's where things get even darker. What happens when the brain inside your head isn't even safe from hackers? You think data leaks are bad now? Imagine what happens when hackers don't just steal your credit card info, they steal your thoughts. Ransomware attacks are already locking people out of their computers and phones. Now picture hackers doing the same thing, but with your memories, your emotions, or even your motor functions. They could demand payment just to give you back control of your own mind. Forget passwords. If your brain becomes the next target, what's stopping them from locking you inside your own head? And let's be honest, these brain implants will be connected to the internet. Of course they will. That means they'll be just as vulnerable as every other device we use today. If hackers can shut down hospitals, break into bank systems, or paralyze entire cities with a keystroke, it's only a matter of time before they figure out how to hack your Neuralink. Think about it. Your emotions, memories, even your behavior could be hijacked remotely. Imagine someone making you act against your will, stealing your memories or planting new ones. It's not just science fiction. We've already seen real-world attacks on infrastructure and personal data. The next step could be the human brain. In a world where thoughts and memories are just data streams, hackers won't need to break into your home. They just need to break into your mind. And the scariest part? We might not even need hackers to steal our freedom, because we just might give it up willingly. Here's the real kicker. No one's going to force us to adopt Neuralink. We might just do it ourselves. We already give away so much: location tracking, social media data, online habits, just for convenience. Neuralink? Just the next step in that evolution. But the real danger isn't the technology. It's what we're willing to trade. Once we give up control over our thoughts, can we ever get it back? Because if our thoughts are no longer our own, are we even human anymore? And here's the thing. This whole video, yeah, it's part of the game too. We're using the same tricks we're warning you about. We hook you with a title, keep you with a story, and now we're here, asking you to subscribe, like, and comment. But hey, that's just how things work, right? We're all part of this system, whether you're calling it out or feeding into it. So what kind of story should we dive into next in this wild world we're living in? Something uplifting? Or maybe we peel back another layer of the madness? Let us know in the comments below. And seriously, if you made it this far, you're already one of the real ones. So hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.